Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast. I like it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Guy, Sharyn and Clint here.
Another day, another icy fire.
Is this going to be like the joke every day where we like make a gag about Ed Sheeran?
I'm just saying, no, I love Ed Sheeran, but that song is just doing my head in, eh?
Another song that I love is The Wire by Haim. And they came in today.
Now, we talked to Haim today. I tell you what,
Yep.
I was fizzing for about 4 hours after that. I don't know why I was so into it, but I loved them.
Yeah, they were really
and their
cool.
chat, yeah.
I think it's just because they were so down to earth.
Yeah.
Because there was three of them and they were sisters, they weren't like a band where they come in and they're trying to impress each other as to how cool they are. They're sisters, they've been through a whole lot of crap together, they can't embarrass themselves, so they just came in and had stupid fun, and it was really entertaining.
Yeah, it was quite funny because I'm from a family of 3 sisters and love my sisters, but God, I would not be able to spend that much time with them all the
tour
time.
the world with them.
What sort of band? What sort of band would you be?
We'd definitely be like the Top Twins, but would be like the Wake 3.
Country music. Would you be country music?
Yeah, well, we grew up on country music, so yeah, probably country music. That or trip hop.
This is the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Yesterday we went to the Laneway Music Festival. This is one that Lord was supposed to be playing at. Haim were there, who are going to be on the show just after 5 o'clock. And it is just the most amazing people watching at Laneway because it is all the kind of indie hipstercools that wear the weirdest clothes.
A lot of stretched out earlobes.
Yeah, and a lot of really ugly Hawaiian shirts, which I was kind of okay with. I'm into the Hawaiian shirt fashion. But there is one fashion that my group of friends and I just couldn't understand. And I would like to point out this is a mixture of friends that are like slightly alternative to, just, I don't know, tomboys like me.
Yeah, and Bryce from The Rock.
Yes, thank you for plugging that. Hopefully that pays the mortgage a little bit more. And it was really weird. This one fashion we kept on seeing were really, really pretty girls, and they have beautiful bodies, and then they wore these pants.
Any kind of girl.
That looked like work pants that men would wear, that they had put pleats in the front of. They came up and they sit just above their belly button, and it made these beautiful girls look like they have a massive front bum because the pleats all kind of like
trousers. You're talking about trousers?
No, they're not normal trousers. They are like, I don't know how to. They're like,
and
80s,
they wear like a belt with them, right?
80s suit pants, and they puff out around like your lower stomach.
They're the pants that Lord wore when she performed at the Grammys yesterday.
Kind of, but not really.
I know the pants you're talking about. I think they're great. I love girls who wear those pants.
They're not quite like the ones that Lord was wearing, because Lord's ones fitted her properly. These ones kind of bulge out around like where your stomach would be, so it makes you look like you've got a massive front bum.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand this fashion.
I don't understand the term front bum.
Front bum. So it looks like your stomach and your lady bits are all one big thing.
Okay.
It's really odd.
Also, I think you've got a problem with this, and I know Dom does. Girls who wear high-waisted shorts.
High-waisted shorts when they come up to your belly button and then half of your bum's hanging out.
I love high-waisted shorts on girls.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love high-waisted shorts on girls who suit them.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10...
Oh, yeah.
9 times out of 10, you will see someone wearing high-waisted shorts that shouldn't be wearing them. Like, I know what fits my body. I know, for one, that I should definitely not be wearing high-waisted anything.
Should I be wearing high-waisted shorts, Sharon?
Not really. Not really. So we wanted to talk today about fashion that just needs to die. And I am putting out there these high-waisted, office-pleated pants that make girls look like they have front bums.
I'll chuck in 5-piece hats.
Like the one I'm wearing right now.
5-panel caps.
Sorry about that.
5-panel caps. Hey, it's just comfortable, and it means I don't have to wash my hair.
It looks good on you, babe.
Kelly, what is your one?
With my girlfriends, and for some reason tops these days have no middle to them. If you actually have a chest, there ain't a shit show in hell. Sorry.
No, do you know what? I had that exact same problem. Is that you'll find a really cool t-shirt that if you didn't have breasts would sit on the top of your pants line, but as soon as you have boobs, it like lifts it right up, and you've got to wear a singlet underneath.
Oh, exactly. I'm the same with pants. I mean, I've got quite a great ass. And same thing, you know. I can't wear these play suits that everyone's rocking around in because I got too much ass.
Yeah. And do you know, someone pointed this out to me the other day, and it's not meant to sound racist, but all the clothes, like how you're getting shorts and stuff at the moment, which half your bum's hanging out, is because they're being made in like China and stuff, and their bodies are smaller than like a New Zealand woman's body.
That's what I mean, I've been trying to tell people this for years, that if you actually have any sort of shape to you can't shop. It's ridiculous.
Exactly. Well, I'm feeling you on that one, sister, so thank you so much for your call this afternoon,
I'm
Kelly.
you too, sister.
No, you're not. You're not in our sisterhood. Kelly and I are in our own sisterhood, so back off. Emily, what fashion do you wish would just die?
Jelly shoes, they just frustrate me so much. Like, everyone's wearing them, and I'm like, no. I used to wear them when I was like 4. I can't stand them, and I hate them so much.
Exactly.
It's the name that annoys me.
Why?
They're not actually made out of jelly. There's no jelly involved.
Well,
They're hideous.
Cold and
I'm sorry
plastic
to everyone who likes them, but
The
just not.
ones with the glitter and the jelly, do you like those ones?
I don't like any of them.
oh, thanks for your call, Emily. Elise, you're backing her up on this one.
Hi, yeah. And also those checkered skirt things that everyone's starting to wear.
Oh, like kind of like kilts.
Yeah, like a cowboy top into a skirt.
Yes. And it's kind of like when you watched Clueless back in the 90s. It was the ones that Cher used to always wear. Hey, hold the line, Elise. We're going to send you along to the movie, so just wait
thank
there.
you.
And Kate, what fashion do you wish would just die?
I really do wish the Nike free ones with shorts or jeans should go, because I find girls start to wear them and they think they're real cool.
Yes, I totally, because Clint does this like every day.
Kate,
and every time I see him, I'm like, Jerry Seinfeld, what's up, buddy?
Kate, right now I'm wearing a pair of Nike Frees and a pair of shorts.
It's so bad.
It's called sneening. Sneakers and jeans. It's a great look.
It's called fashion. Get with it.
Nike Frees with jeans is just 2014's version of Seinfeld. It's the new jeans and sneaks. It just should not ever be done.
That's the dream.
Exactly.
The text machine is blowing up with flower crowns, the popular one. I like flower crowns.
Same.
But it does make you look like you're like 12 years old. T-shirts with back flaps, WTF.
Oh, I hate those. The bum flaps. Looks like you've got a pooey nappy on.
It does.
One of the biggest ones, and I agree with this 100%, short shorts that show the inside of the front pocket down the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I don't
If
get
your
that.
cut-offs are shorter than the pockets, they should not be illegally worn in public, especially if you can see some ass.
No bikini bottoms in that case.
Socks pulled up with shorts. Oh, I do that. Double denim and sneens. Swagger pants. I don't know what swagger pants are. I've got to get some.
They're kind of like the boys' version of Harlem pants. They make it even easier for boys that still lowride.
And
I got a pair of those.
Yeah, you do.
You
We
do.
know.
Finally, drop singlets. And those singlets where you can basically see the nipples and all the chest hair. That's
Yeah.
a pet peeve of mine, 100%.
Okay.
Man cleavage.
Oh, good to start the show with a little bit of hate, I suppose. Then thanks for all your text messages. We got heaps on this, so you're obviously passionate about it. But each to their own. Thanks for all your calls and texts on that fashion thing.
One more to read out. The only fashion I want to die would be if Guy Williams was a fashion. Oh,
That's a nice text.
that is great.
I'm so glad my name didn't come up when I text that in.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Time for Technologuy, my favourite segment. Don't know if it is anyone else's. Shazza, is your favourite segment?
It is one of my favourite segments.
I put you on the fence there. I was fishing for a compliment and I reeled it in.
I've gotten used to you fishing for compliments now because it's like it's what you do.
I'm very insecure. So Technologuy is my version of Tech in a Sec, which is this segment on TV1 where they explain to old people how to use smartphones because they're trying to sell them smartphones even though there's no way they should ever have them. It's always like something classically awesomely simple. Like the other night, someone tweeted me this because I had to check it for myself. They were explaining how to get Gmail on your smartphone, which to a normal person is just download the app and then it's there, log in, it's easy. Old people don't know this, so they had a whole ad explaining this. What was great about it though is when you looked at the smartphone, the incoming email was entitled Ball Bag. Someone's pulled a classic gag.
That is awesome.
And that made it onto television.
That made it onto one. If the censors find out about that, they're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So this is it. My version of Tech in a Sec. It's called Technologuy, and I hope you enjoy it. Hi, I'm your host, Guy Williams. You might remember me as the first person to appear on Piha Rescue as both a host and a victim. Welcome to Technologuy, the new and exciting way for telecom to sell smartphones to old people, because it's funny to watch them try and operate them.
Guy, my cell phone is not working.
Have you tried turning it on?
How do I do that?
Today we're talking about lingo. For example, tablet computers come in a variety of brands, such as Samsung, Sony Galaxy tabs, Xperia Toshiba slabs, Toshiba Future Slab. But this can be kind of confusing. Let's just call everything iPads from now on.
Guy, can I borrow the iPad?
Actually, Dad, this is an Acer PowerPad HD2.
Guy, can I borrow the iPad?
Dad, this is an iPhone.
Guy, can I borrow the iPad? Mate.
That is a magazine, a pornographic magazine that you bought.
Can I still borrow it though?
Whilst we're on the topic, let's just refer to everything from now on as the something. For example, YouTube is no longer YouTube, it is now the YouTube. And Google is now the Google. Let's use it in a sentence, shall we?
Guy, what's the email address of the Google website I was on the other day? I need to log on to the YouTube.
Great job. Don't forget how important it is to emphasise the second word in the name. YouTube is pronounced YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube.
And Trade Me becomes Trade Me.
Trade me. Trade me.
Time for my hot tip of the week. Remember, when signing up to an email, you should always choose an extra account. That way, when extra definitely gets hacked, you might be able to get on the news. That's all for Technologuy this week. Tune in next week when we talk about dick pics.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Highlight of my day today was meeting Haim, for sure.
Yeah, they were awesome. I was not sure what to expect when they came in, and then as soon as they walked in, they were like a breath of fresh air. I could hear them before I even saw them.
I spent the whole morning going, it's Haim, not Haim. Haim, not Haim. Haim, not Haim. First time I met them, I'm like, hi, nice to meet you, Haim. Haim. Every time,
We got to talk to these guys. We were meant to have like 5 minutes. We ended up talking to them for 20 minutes because they're just cool to yarn with. So we couldn't get it all into this version of the interview we're about to play you, but the whole thing, the whole 20 minutes, and they talk about some real candid stuff too. Like they love a flight of the Conchords. They do a bit of rapping with us. They do some Nelly. Chang's going to podcast it for us in about 10 minutes, the whole interview, so you can go and grab that.
And that is unedited with some really bad rapping.
This is when we met Haim today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio,
Alana, Danielle,
Esty.
from Los Angeles, the wonderful Haim!
Welcome to our studio. We got the joy of seeing you guys live at the Laneway Festival yesterday. And was that your first time here in New Zealand?
Yeah, ever.
It was.
It's our first time now.
How were we as a crowd? Because where I was sitting, everyone was quite drunk and swayy.
Everyone was
amazing.
rad. I've never seen a crowd go that crazy. It
People
was
were on
so
shoulders.
Awesome. Yeah.
People had their hands in the air. It was awesome.
Oh, will that mean that you guys will come back sometime soon then and do like your own show?
Well, give me a reason to, Boo, and I will.
Well, obviously I just gave you a reason. Drunk people swaying their hands.
That's true.
It's always going to happen.
That's true.
I had an Indian girl who I
Touche.
didn't know on my shoulders. It was awesome.
I saw you with that girl on your shoulders. I was wondering who that was.
This
I saw you
random
across
girl
the
goes,
crowd.
I bet she was the tallest human at the festival.
Yeah.
I think we might have seen her if that's
you guys,
the truth.
Yeah, you guys
Stretch.
became like a robot.
Yeah.
You guys are like the biggest thing ever. It's rad.
Shit, you guys are good, by the way. When I saw you yesterday, the whole band playing live thing is so tight and good. Like
That whole thing.
Yeah, like
that
the
whole thing about playing live.
yeah, that thing that you came here to do. Really, really good.
It's almost
you.
it's almost as if you were related.
I know,
weird.
almost.
Because sometimes we like to finish
Each other's sandwiches.
Oh, shit.
That happened.
Yeah, good.
We heard just before you guys came here that a New Zealand, it's like people have been pretending to be a New Zealand radio station pranked your parents' house.
Did they?
Does that happen to you guys quite often where people just ring up your parents' house and try
We
to
had no
get stuff?
idea.
I had no idea.
Oh,
How
really?
did they get my parents'
Don't
number?
call my parents. My
Yeah.
poor mom. Don't dupe my mom.
The record company guy who's here, Matt, who's looking after you guys, sent us an angry email like, "Look, guys, I know you wouldn't, but promise me that you didn't try and call Haim's parents."
Oh my god!
I had no idea about it. I'll have to. My mom just called me. I'll have to take it up with my mom.
We just for the record, we didn't.
Okay.
We knew you guys were coming in, so we were like, okay, we're not that desperate to get the interview that we're going to ring someone's mum and dad.
Who was it?
Wait, nobody knows.
No one knows.
We're creepy
Nobody
fans, but we're not that creepy.
Okay.
You can get creepy with me.
Well, I wanted to because I want to know what the creepiest fan experience you guys have ever had was.
Someone was sending just Danielle flowers.
Blue and white?
Blue and white flowers at every festival.
Festival we
With
did.
the haiku.
With the haiku.
Every-
a different haiku.
Do you remember any of the haikus?
I think one of them was like, Danielle has the hair of like golden
That's not a
hairs.
haiku because that has too many syllables.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Sorry.
Some of them were just poems.
575? Is it 575?
Some-
575.
Some of them were just poems. Way to call me out, dude. Way to call a sister out.
No, but that was kind of creepy, yeah.
It's very
Should I
creepy.
try to make up a haiku about you right now?
Dude, yeah.
If I can do it off the
Haiku.
top
Here we
of the noodle.
Here
we go.
Danielle, you my boo. That's one.
First line.
First line done. We should go to the beach today. Oh! It's not
Fail.
words. It's
Fail.
It's syllables. The beach.
Fail.
Okay.
The
fail.
beach now.
Beach now. Done. Okay.
Okay.
We should go to the beach now. It will be so fun.
There you go.
Hey, lovely.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, the haikus that were in the flowers were like 3 million times better and like sweeter. But it's okay, you tried.
That was a
Tried.
Haim coup.
A Haim-ku.
That was a Haim coup.
We've got a new segment that we like to call Tim Tell Me That. It is a play on the popular New Zealand biscuit Tim Tams.
Oh my god.
A very poor Tim, a very poor play. And Esther, you were tweeting about Tim Tams last night, I
Not
believe.
but last night.
New Zealand's
I
most
literally-
delicious biscuit.
I took.
Oh my! Can I have one right now?
Guy, this is over to you.
You've got to earn these Tim Tams.
Okay.
It's basically
There's
an
a game
answers for
to it.
Yeah,
I just literally verbatim saying Jenny for you. I deserve a Tim Tam.
okay.
No.
Okay, fine. No, I don't.
No, you don't at all.
Okay, fine. Let's get this going.
First question,
All right.
Esty.
Yep.
Explain Jizzy Maguire.
Does it need explaining? Does it really need explaining? It's pretty self-explanatory. I think I just deserve a Tim Tam just because
Her Twitter
you
name.
asked me that question.
Her Twitter handle is Jizzy
I
Maguire. That deserves a Tim Tam. Pass them over. Don't try and hijack them if you haven't earned one.
Bravo. You know what I really
Also,
want?
do you know you're feeding a diabetic
Yeah, you're giving
pure
her-
chocolate?
Look at you.
Look at you.
But look
Someone
at
didn't do their
Give me
research.
the Tim Tam.
Someone- you know what? You know what I got taught last night is you're supposed to poke a hole through this and use it as a straw.
Really?
Yeah, bite each end off it
Yep.
and then put it in your
Yep,
hot
put
chocolate.
it in your tea or your hot chocolate and you use it like a straw.
That is genius.
Next
Some-
question.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
fine,
Tim, tell
go
me
ahead.
that.
Okay.
Sing a New Zealand song. Let's not fly the Concords.
Sing a New
A
Zealand
New
song.
Zealand, like from some, like from an artist from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never be royals. It's just a
Okay,
That was not too bad.
Lord
Pretty
is-
average for professional musicians, but
Lord
still
is
pretty
actually
good.
going to unfollow me on Twitter now.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
cool. I deserve a Tim Tam. I'm sorry, Lord. I love you.
Next question.
you're
Do you
good.
like, in Tim Tam, tell me that. Do you like cats?
Do I like cats?
Yeah.
I'm more of a puppy fan.
We're of a puppy fan. Continue.
I like cats.
You like cats? Winner! Correct! More Tim Tams. You guys are going to
I don't get a Tim
Wait,
Tam.
are you
because-
She
like-
totally deserves one for saying dogs, because cats are dicks. They've got really bad attitudes.
Next,
Yeah.
Was that your way of saying something else, saying that you like cats?
I love cats.
No, he literally asks everyone if they like cats.
It's a common thing.
I think
It's an
that's-
important question.
Sounds a little fishy.
Next question.
Oh gosh.
He's not that smart.
Next question. Esty, I've heard you're really smart. I heard you finished a 5-year course in 2 years, according to Wikipedia.
I did.
How did you do that? What was your secret?
Lots of cheating. Lots and lots of copying off people's paper.
You studied ethnomusicology.
Yes, I did.
What the hell is that?
It's the study of Indigenous music. I
Wow.
actually studied Indigenous music of New Zealand for a little bit.
Do you know
Did you really?
I did. I mean, yeah, of course. I got a degree in it. I mean, come on.
Do you know any Indigenous New Zealand songs or Māori songs or Waiata?
I can't off the top of my head. This was like 5 years ago, you guys. I graduated forever ago.
We've got a lot of spare time and we've been stalking you a lot. So that leads me to the next question in Tim Tam. What's the question? What's it called?
Tim Tam, tell me
The next question in Tim Tam, tell me that. What does this Maori sentence mean?
Haere ki te wharipaku.
What? Put it in me. I love you.
Close enough. It means go to the toilet.
That's a winner for Tim Tam Me That, and that's another episode of Tim Tam Me That. What a success, Haim. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. Thank you for coming to the country and playing at our little festival and coming in and talking to us. You guys,
anytime.
Yeah.
You guys have to come to LA so we can return the favor now.
Sorry about all the haikus and the blue and white flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Los Angeles, the wonderful Haim!
They were probably my favourite guests we've had on the show so far.
They were very flirtatious. They definitely loved Guy. And then what happened afterwards, we were getting a photo with them, and Guy was like, we've probably all got chocolate in our teeth. And one of them, the blonde one, she leant right into Guy's face, literally 5-6 centimetres away from his face, and said, do you want me to lick it off? And he started laughing in her face, and she was like, oh, well, that's awkward if you're just going to laugh in my face.
She was into you, bro.
What were we supposed to do? Just start kissing in the middle of the studio?
If a drop-dead, beautiful rock star leans in for a pash, I don't give a crap if you're in church or wherever you are, you pash.
If you want to hear that whole interview, and there is heaps more that we couldn't play in there, we're going to podcast the whole thing. Just search Guy, Sharyn and Clint on iTunes. Chang said it's gone up there now, so you can go and grab it down.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
There is a Full House reunion happening.
Whoa.
I know, news flash.
That was such a defining show of my childhood.
You love Full House?
I loved the Olsen twins, loved Danny Tanner.
I went to San Francisco earlier this year, and one of the sightseeing things, one of the must-do is go and see the Full House houses. They're called the Painted Ladies, and no crap, any time of the day, there's just people, like a field across from the houses, just people, heaps and heaps of people just standing there, peace signs up, just taking photos in front of the Full House houses.
And that field is also in the opening credits where they have that picnic at the start.
Yes, that field there.
But the annoying thing is they've painted the Full House house. It's not even the same colour anymore.
Well, the houses are called the Painted Ladies. That's the name of them. That's the name of the houses. Anyway, sidetrack. There's a Full House reunion happening. Kind of. So you know how every year with the Super Bowl, just as big as the game itself is the ads that get produced for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So somebody has got and I read it as Full House reunion. You think Stephanie Tanner,
DJ, Kimmy Gibbler,
that golden dog.
R.I.P.
The dog.
Their dog.
I can't remember their dog.
The golden retriever.
Was the best bit.
They got the dad. They got Uncle Jesse and they got Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
And that's it. That was the whole reunion.
It out.
This is a little bit of the ad.
Take off your pants, Greek boy. Huh? You heard the man. Take those pants off. That's going to stain.
No, please. Don't leave me alone with them.
She wasn't good for us anyway.
So it's basically an ad for Greek yogurt.
Yes,
They
and
scare off a hot lady.
Uncle Jesse is putting yogurt on his body, and this hot lady
Lady's
licks it off,
yeah.
and they walk in just as he puts it on his upper leg.
Creepy, eh?
When you explain it, it sounds really like Full House is taking a weird turn.
So that reunion is a bit of a letdown, but there are shows that I would love to see get together.
So many.
I would pay. I mean, it's hard now because Uncle Phil died, so it definitely won't happen. But I would have loved to have seen a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion.
Yeah.
With Tatiana Ali, remember she was playing Ashley and she had the music career.
I just want to see what Hillary's up to.
She looks. I saw this Remember When thing with her, and she looks exactly the same.
Really?
Exactly the same.
I bet she's still living in the pool house.
That's where Carlton lives.
Daddy, I need $200.
So it got me thinking. Like, if you could, what TV shows would you bring back? What TV shows would you reunite?
Top Cat.
Top Cat?
Top Cat, the cartoon. Top Cat.
Awesome.
Chang just sent me a message through the window. He'd love to see a Roswell reunion.
Oh, God.
Chang, that's
of course
awesome.
he does. Oh, Ally McBeal.
Friends,
absolutely.
That's a no-brainer.
Seinfeld, everybody wants a Seinfeld reunion.
Cat's dog.
Oh, cat dog. Cat dog.
Man, cartoons used to be weird, eh? Remember Rocco's Modern Life?
That's what I was about to say. Rocco's Modern Life.
With Ed Bigface.
Rocco's Modern Life.
So let's put a list together, shall we?
So many.
Shall we put a list together of TV shows you'd love to see a reunion for?
Jim is excitement. Ooh, Jim.
Jim and the Holograms?
I'm just taking this as an opportunity to sing theme songs.
Put that on the list. That was a good one, yeah. Text us, 3343, or get on the phones to us, 0800 The Edge. You've got some prizes up for grabs. We can send you to the movies to see the new Paranormal Activity movie. 0800 The Edge. What TV shows would you like to see come back?
Someone just said Veronica Mars. Good news is, couple of months, we're getting a Veronica Mars reunion movie.
Really?
Yes.
Entourage.
Yes. And it's funded by fans.
0800 The Edge.
Sharks.
Give us a call.
Ross. Ross.
Sharyn just cut your lunch.
I kind of just cut your lunch on that one, buddy, but what TV show do you want to bring back?
The beat Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Would it have to open? Would it have to open with a funeral for Tony Soprano though?
I'd rather have him back. That's the only problem, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those ones you can't do because he's passed away, but yeah, Sopranos would be a good one to do.
0800 The Edge. Corey, what would you bring back to TV?
I would bring back the Angry Beavers.
I love the Angry Beavers. I'm sure that's still on Cartoon Network or something.
No, it's not. Cartoons have gone a bit suck. SpongeBob is great, but they're not like they used to be.
Definitely not.
Remember Cat Dog? It was half a cat, half a dog. It was genius.
It's so
I
funny.
loved it.
0800 The Edge. Miz, what would you bring back?
Definitely Captain Planet Man.
Yeah,
he's a hero.
Was it the best thing about Captain Planet, the theme song, though?
Yeah. No, the fact that he was eco, I reckon.
Yeah.
Can you? Someone has to. Oh, I've been told off for singing, but can somebody please sing the Captain Planet theme song?
Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. He's our powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side.
We're the Planeteers. You can be.
Yeah. Good. We nailed it right, Miz.
Sorry, guys.
They had their eyes closed, so they couldn't tell that we'd stop singing.
Thank you so much, Miz. And since we got to sing our theme song, we are going to send you out our must-have CD this week. So make sure you hold the line, and Chang will hook you up with that. Sarah, I am in full agreement with you. What TV show do you want to bring back?
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls was one of those shows that guys never got, but girls just loved.
Never understood. I watched a couple of episodes. Never made any sense to me. Always played on a Sunday afternoon too, on TV2.
Oh, it was so good, Sarah. Well, the good news is they are thinking of doing a reunion of that show, so cross your fingers so it happens, okay?
Yeah. I've heard there was going to be a movie, but who knows?
Oh my God, a Gilmore Girls movie.
Oh my God, shoot.
Maybe they can play
The
on
day
Sunday
is
afternoon
the-
as well.
If someone brings me chocolate right now, this has been the best day ever.
Captain Planet on the text machine is coming through strong, but some other great suggestions. The Nanny, DuckTales, best theme song of all time.
DuckTales,
Alf,
yeah.
Happy Days, The OC, that's a classic. Ed, and Eddie, love that. Someone's put That's So Raven.
That was such a good show. That was
Great show.
That was Raven Simone from The Cosby Show. She played Olivia on The Cosby
So
Show.
Raven.
And she had her own TV show called That's So Raven.
Someone's written Brum. About a small toy car that used to escape from its toy car museum and drive around the streets at night. It was so good. Live action.
There is one that hasn't come up yet.
What is it?
Is Breaking Bad, that just finished. But also Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, classic.
Dawson's Creek.
Who could forget?
That was one of the best theme songs ever.
I've actually got that theme song.
Do you? Oh, let's hear it.
Hang on. It takes you straight back.
Open up your morning light and say a little
So good.
I reckon we compile this list and put it up on our Facebook and you can keep contributing to it.
I've just had a great TV show idea.
Yeah.
What if we mixed Breaking Bad with Dawson's Creek, and it could be like a TV show? It could be Breaking Dawson, and Dawson
Is addicted to crystal meth.
could cry all the time and sell meth.
I've been into that in a big way.
It'll be.
Let's
What,
write
the
it up
meth
now
or
and
the
pitch
show?
it to the network.
Okay, let's do it.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Now, the Paul Henry Show debuted last night to overwhelmingly positive reviews, which I was quite surprised by.
Yeah, you thought it was going to get bad feedback?
I thought people would hate it just like they hated Seven Sharp when that first debuted. It's quite light, and he didn't attack any racial minorities, which seems to be something that Paul Henry's quite into, and that makes him quite popular with a lot of people. But finally, someone's back to say what we're all thinking, eh? One of the best things about his show, probably the only good thing that I liked anyway, I wasn't a big fan of it. The best thing was this new show, 9 Answers in 10 Seconds.
Oh, the game that he played with the Prime Minister.
He played it with the PM. He was giving away a car, which was quite a weird dynamic because the last thing the Prime Minister needs is a Kia. I mean, he's already got a Bentley or some crap. He's baller rich. So we thought we'd use that on our show as well. Unfortunately, we don't really have something as big as a car to give away. We need something kind of... We don't have a $60,000 Kia to give away.
What are we going to give away then?
We could give away my car, but I need it because I've got my running shoes in the back, so I can't do that. Plus, I just figured out how to tune the radio onto the Edge, and it's taken me ages because it's a really crappy car, so we can't give away my car.
Well, I'd give away my car, except I live over the Harbour Bridge, so if I don't have a car, then I can't get to work because I'm not a very good swimmer. I can't swim across the thing.
Oh, I don't have a card to give away.
Of course you don't, Chang. That leads us... That was not supposed to be some stab on Chang. It's just Chang walks everywhere. Clint, you have no good excuse and you don't really like your car. How about we give away your car as the prize?
Well, I don't really like my car, but I'd need a car.
Let's give away Rhonda the Honda.
Hey, hang on. You want to give my car away?
It's only worth, like, you always say, it's only worth $1,000. I hate my car.
My car sucks.
I need to buy a new car. Well, why don't you just, like, try win over some listeners by giving away Rhonda the Honda?
You want to give my car away?
Yeah.
It's going to work well, mate. It's going to be good for the show.
It's a burden if anyone gets that car.
We're giving away Clint's car.
As long as it gets someone from A to B.
I'll go along with this because I don't think it's going to be given away. The game, I saw the Prime Minister play it last night. You're not going to get it. So you ask one question, and it has and you have to give 10 examples of the answer to that question in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
This is how the Prime Minister went with it last night.
New Zealand native birds go. Tui, kiwi, kakapo. There must be some sort of pigeon. Wood pigeon of some sort. That's it. Well enough.
So harder than you think, right?
He wasn't even close. He could have said pukeko.
Could have said a
Is that a bird?
Eagle. Is that
Are you kidding,
It's
Chang?
a bird.
It can't fly, though.
It's still a bird.
With a chicken?
It's like saying that a chicken's not a bird.
Or a kiwi is not a bird.
Okay, good point.
I am bummed up. I'll shut up now. All right.
Oh my god, we need a demonstration.
The
of
reason
this,
Chang's here is because we thought we'd test it out with him.
Yeah.
Chang.
Yeah.
Name 10 rugby teams. Go.
The All Blacks, South Africa, France, the Wallabies. Oh, God damn it! Fijian team.
So you got 5, and you actually just named countries, not rugby teams. You named two rugby teams. You said Wallabies and All Blacks.
Technically, he's right though. There is a French rugby team.
Yeah.
No, but they've got a name.
South Africans. What's the French rugby team called?
Exactly.
Le Blues.
I want to do it again with Chang because this is quite fun.
Okay.
Let's do it one more time. Chang, name 10 New Zealand bands. Go.
Good shit. Good Night Nurse. The Naked and Famous. Lord.
This is not too bad.
She had.
Go, Chang, go!
Oh, damn it! Oh, it's actually pretty hard.
It's hard, right?
It's so much fun doing it with Chang. I love it. Before we got him to do celebrities, and he named Guy Sebastian and then was out of option. So he's improved a lot. He's been practicing. It's not easy. We want people at home to try and do it as well.
Are you kidding about the bit where we give my car away, though?
If you win Clint's car.
This is
Rhonda
bullshit.
the maroon-coloured Honda.
We'll talk about its features later. Call up now for your chance to win Clint's car.
It's got a cup holder.
It doesn't have an aerial, and one of the windows doesn't work.
Doesn't matter. It gets you from A to B.
One of the great things about live radio is you can kind of bully people into things on air. Just before, if you've just joined us, me and Sharyn just kind of bullied Clint a little bit into giving away his car for our new promotion we've done. We've just ripped off Paul Henry.
The more and more I think about this, the more rubbish deal it is. You know, my car sucks, eh? Is that what's funny? Is that what's funny about this bit?
It's really funny, and also you wouldn't have a car if you lost it as well.
Rhonda the Honda is a beautiful car. She's maroon. She's a cup holder. She has a rear windscreen wiper.
She's a 1996 Honda Accord station wagon.
It had those. I was in it the other day. It has those badges on it that say like Regal or something like that.
Oh, US wagon swag.
US wagon, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Does it have any seat covers?
No, the seat's actually in good condition. The seat's the best bit of it.
Any stale French fries that have fallen out of your chip bag when you try to eat your chips on the way home?
Genuinely, yes.
It has Ludus Magnus, the gym he goes to, plate things around the number plate.
Yeah, Ludus Magnus swag. Yep.
Does it have personalised plates on it?
No.
I wish it did. That would probably decrease the value though.
If I went over it with a blue light, would it be clean?
Ooh, that's raunchy. Have I in this car? No. Yeah, it'll be clean. Yep.
Be clean. Okay, so it is a Virgin Rhonda the Honda
with 2012 brake pads. Don't forget that. Good brake pads on that car. So this is your chance to win it. We're going to go live to a caller right now. We have 3 callers on the line.
I'm only okay with this because it's never going to... we just played the game before. You're never going to win.
We're going to give away your car.
Here's the deal. You've got 3 callers on the line. If it's my car on the line, we're only taking 1 caller.
No, we're taking 3.
No, we're only doing 1.
No, we're taking 3.
No, we're only doing 1.
No, we're taking 3.
Okay, I feel like we can only do 1.
Okay, let's compromise. We'll do 2.
We'll do 2.
Okay, we're going to have to... We'll go 1 girl, 1 boy. 0800 The Edge. Good afternoon, Emily.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. Have you got a car?
I do.
I do too at the moment. I'd like to keep it that way.
I'd like to have 2, so that would be good.
Well, let's see how we get on with this. Guy, explain the rules to Emily.
Emily, you have 10 seconds to answer, to create 9 answers on the question that I give.
Okay.
So you've got to list 9 things. Are you ready to go?
You got to list 10.
Sure.
You've got to list 9 things in 10 seconds.
Screw this up, Emily, please.
I probably will, don't worry.
Good luck, Emily.
Emily, once I say your topic, your time starts.
Oh,
Emily,
cool. Okay.
you've got to name 9 New Zealand birds. Go.
Kiwi, moa, pukeko. God, you guys just did this.
Moa.
Yes. Rhonda rides again.
Emily, I am sorry about that, but there is no Rhonda the Honda for you this afternoon, my friend.
That's unfortunate.
What sort of car have you got?
I've got a Subaru Impreza.
Oh, it's way better than my car anyway. No, you're all right,
Well,
mate.
she needed one to get around of town with. We're going to go to our second caller this afternoon. Good afternoon, Zane.
Hello?
Hi, Zane.
Hi.
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right, what is his question, Guy?
Your question, Zane, to win Clint's car is to name 9. Name 9 mountains. Go.
Mount Eden, Mount Taranaki, Mount Ruapehu, Mount Rangitoto, Mototopu.
I thought you were going to nail that, Zane.
He started so well. Bad luck, Zane.
The issue was when you did Ruapehu twice. Later, bro. All good. So I'm holding on to my car.
We do still have Richard on the line.
That's all for today because I was genuinely peeing myself. This is quite cruel. We should have thought this through more. Well, it was funny idea to give away Clint's car. We've got to think this.
I'm happy with the result of that.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Now, me and Clint went to the races on the weekend. Sharyn didn't come because she abandoned us.
I had to go to a wedding.
More like abandon us. Oh, you love your direct family more than you love us. Screw you, Sharyn. You know, we went there and we got all the sights and the sounds and had a really good time down in Wellington, the capital of New Zealand, more specifically Trentham.
And the hut, it's actually in the hut, isn't it?
I had a whole lot of drunk people come up to me. One person heckled me going, God, when we were on here, this dude is just like, Guy Williams. So I look at him. He points to this girl who starts wiggling her boobs around with her hands, and then he goes, that's my sister. It was pretty awesome and pretty gross at the same time. Now, our main mission was to get the goss from around the field. We even talked to some Fashion in the Field celebrity babes. Fashion babes, how's the fashion going today?
You're not filming this, are you?
No, it's for the radio.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you mean, are we not filming this, are we? He's holding a cell phone.
Oh, he was going to show me what you guys did.
I'll pop you in.
Yeah, thanks.
You're in the middle of a photo shoot and you're worried about us filming it.
Okay.
I love your tiara, by the way.
Yeah. It's not really a tiara, but...
It's called a hatinator, I believe.
No, it's called a headpiece.
It's called a
headpiece.
hatinator.
Headpiece.
So you say hatinator, I say fascinator.
I say headpiece, you say hatinator.
We'll just have to end that debate there. Hey, thank you so much for the interview.
We'll have to agree to disagree.
So I thought it was called a hatinator. It's called a fascinator. That's the thing that people wear to the races. But she was wearing like a crown.
Yeah.
So she was right and I was wrong, double wrong.
We set ourselves the mission of trying to find and meet a real life jockey.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
Wow, so far I'm just so jealous of what I've missed out on.
we found this area which we thought was like the jockey jackpot area where they keep them all.
Like they're elves or something.
It was actually like that though.
Yeah, it was. But we went in there and all we were seeing were women jockeys. It's like we'd slipped because I didn't even know there were that many women jockeys.
Who let them out of the kitchen, right?
Not like that at all.
But there was a reason for it.
Oh, we're standing outside the lady jockey's room.
We're standing outside the lady jockey room. We've got like lady jockey perverts.
I was wondering why all the jockeys were ladies, and then I realised because we're standing right outside their toilets. This is awkward. We need to move. Okay, let's move. Luckily, the security wasn't that bad that 2 fully grown men can just lank around in this weird lady jockey area. The next area we got to was the weigh station, where I almost entered the Wellington Cup. We're now in the official weigh station area where the jockeys are being weighed. I'm going to attempt to weigh myself. 56 kgs. Good ride. Guy Williams from Nelson reporting for jockey duty. Can I step on the scales? Thank you. Shit. 101, so I was twice as heavy as the jockey before me. I need to lose some weight very quickly. So it was a bit of a disaster. Everyone looked at me like I was a weirdo, but everyone was too polite to tell me to leave. We ended up meeting a jockey. It wasn't as exciting. He actually had a normal voice, and he wasn't the magical leprechaun who was going to lead us to gold that we were hoping for, to be honest. We did, however, Sharyn, make a bet. We made some bets, Clint.
Yeah, we put down some cash and put our money where our mouth is. We put money on horses.
I ended up winning, but turns out I picked the favourite, so I won my money that I bet plus 20 cents. I finished 20 cents up on the day.
He lost his absolute mind over the racing and then went to cash it in and came back with a 20-cent coin.
Most humiliating moment of my life so far.
And that was our terrific weekend together.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, next time, stop getting so crazy when you hang out. I love how this bromance is rolling. If this is what's happening, I no longer feel bad about being left out all the time.
We had fun.
Now I realise I'm living the dream.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
Hey, that's the podcast, everybody. Thank you for listening.
A lot of the fans, a lot of the people out there are asking, Guy, where's Catch in a Hat? What's happened to Catch in a Hat? No one's asking that. I was waiting for someone to shoot me down there, but Sharon's typing on her keyboard. She doesn't care.
I just heard Catch a Hat, and I was like, well, I'm going to read this Facebook message.
I thought maybe you had some tweets that we hadn't seen or something. Because I've seen no feedback on
Catch in a Hat was a promotion idea that we all came up with, kind of. Sharyn wasn't into it at all.
I said from the start, I was like, this is not going to work. It's a bad idea.
Our boss chipped in as well, and he went away for holidays, and I was carrying Catch in a Hat on my shoulders, and every day we talked about it, and every day we'd get like some tweets and some text going, Guy, Catch in a Hat sucks. Someone said shit in a hat, which I thought was pretty funny. And I kept trying to keep it going. We had to keep it going 2 weeks to try and make it up until the game in Auckland or something like that.
Yeah, the one on Saturday.
Saturday's game in Wellington was what we were aiming for. And it ran out of steam after one day. The first day it was kind of interesting and kind of funny, and then after that just no one cared. I interviewed Kim.com about it, which was kind of interesting. So anyway, I was really worried about the weekend and coming in today and telling our boss that we had to get rid of Catch in a Hat, and he just said, I don't know why you didn't just cut it last week when it wasn't working. I felt so nervous about telling him, and then he was just completely cool with it. It was fine.
See, the moral of the story is, if an idea gets our boss so excited that he can't stop talking about it, that's usually when it's a bad idea.
It was good to us, though. It was kind of funny how, like, people at the Edge were really angry about the idea, and they there was people up above the Edge who were like, you can't do that, it'll bankrupt the station and stuff. And that's why I thought it was so good. It was the danger of it.
So in conclusion, Catch in a Hat is dead?
It's pretty much dead. Okay, unless someone starts a massive campaign to get it going again.
Bring back Catch in a Hat.
That's not going to happen.
That's today's podcast. Thanks for joining us. If you want to grab the other one that went up today, it's the full unedited Haim interview. It's really good. You should check it out. It's the Edge.
It's bloody on the internet, isn't it? One of these bloody podcast things.